The Secret of the Djinn Village, Real Horror Story. I was born in this village, raised among its worn-out streets and whispering fields. Maybe I'll die here too. My name is Ugur. My family never sent me to school. While other kids chased dreams on the dusty roads to class, I was in the fields, hands buried in dirt, sweating under the unforgiving sun. My parents insisted I work the land, like there was no other path in life. As I grew, so did my resentment. Each morning began with the cries of roosters, but even those sounds stopped meaning anything. The scent of soil, the calluses on my hands, the blinding heat, they became the fabric of my days. I loved my family, but I hated the life they chose for me. Every night, when I stood before the cracked mirror in our hallway, I promised myself I would escape. One day, I would leave this village and reclaim everything they stole from me. My only friends were two other boys who'd been denied school like me. Kadir was loud, fearless, and always smiling, though his eyes carried a hidden weight. Melly was quiet and obedient, never complaining, but always looking like he wanted to be somewhere else. We worked together, we dreamt together. After long days, we'd shower and head to the village tea house to escape the heat and silence. One evening, we overheard the village elders whispering. That night, the silence of decades cracked open. They spoke of a time when the village had just been founded. Life was harsh, the land cursed. People had turned to Djinn for help, dark spirits that offered power for a price. One man, Ali, had dared to confront them. The story was that Ali killed the leader of a Djinn tribe and buried him outside the village. Since then, the village had remained protected. But Ali vanished that night and was never seen again. The elders spoke with both pride and fear, their voices thick with warning. My friends laughed it off. Scary bedtime stories, Kadir chuckled. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. That night, a black goat stood outside my door. Its eyes burned red. I blinked, and it was gone. Strange things began happening. A rock thrown at my back, no one there. Kadir vanished from sight, then returned, swearing he hadn't left his home. I dreamed of graves opening, of red-eyed creatures pulling me into the earth. One night, we found a strange stone near the cemetery. It wouldn't move. As we dug, a stench like death filled the air. I turned away to vomit and saw the black goat again. My friends vanished, then reappeared like nothing had happened. Was I losing my mind? Or was something old and evil waking up? I began to dream of being buried alive. I could feel the cold soil, the insects crawling over my skin. I awoke with dirt in my mouth and under my nails. My mother prayed over me. Eventually, she took me to a local cleric. He told me someone close had cursed me out of jealousy, that the goat was a Djinn in disguise, and that my nightmares were warnings. We performed a cleansing ritual. For a week, I stayed in the cleric's house, learning ancient prayers, drawing symbols, shielding my spirit. When I returned home, everything was different. Melly and Kadir were gone. Their families had moved away overnight. I never saw them again. I don't know which of them betrayed me. But I know this: the Djinn still walk among us. And in some villages, the soil remembers.